because you can also lock in the auto delivery on that, and as well as the, and speaking of auto delivery, you can lock in auto delivery on what we have for you next. So have you stepped away from powder because maybe you're worried about nasty ingredients like talc, or maybe because you're worried that it cakes and ages you? Well, then maybe you need to be introduced to the Bye Bye Loose Powder from It Cosmetics. This is coming with the incredible brush. Let's just take a look at that brush. The brush is a $50 value. I mean, look at this. It's like a bunny tail or like a deer tail. You're also getting the powder, which is a $32 value. So if purchased separately, this would be $82. The price that you're seeing on screen is $34.98. Your easy pay is $7. This ships to you completely free of charge. This was a 2024 Customer Choice Beauty Award nominee for best setting spray / powder. And Bye Bye Pores has won the category every year since 2020. A665009, that's how you're placing your order. So Desiree, I'd love you to share with us what makes this powder so different to everything else that we've tried.
So essentially, Bye Bye Pores was created to be your completely clear finishing powder, your setting powder, that final step in your makeup and beauty routine that just takes your skin to a whole nother level of gorgeous. So if you've ever wondered what your skin would look like airbrushed, that's what this does for you. So I'm just going to take the brush, swirl it in. So I just tap a little bit into the cap and swirl the brush in. And then what I'll do here is we'll start over here. Anywhere that you have shine, or if you're someone who's prone to creasing, or maybe you have visible pores, anywhere that you put this, it's going to absorb excess shine and set your makeup and give you that filter finish. So here's the side that I just did for you live, and then I haven't done this side yet. So it really does make a huge difference. So if you want that like airbrushed finish, that almost looks like somebody took an airbrush machine to your skin and professionally did your makeup, that's what this literally will do for your skin. It just makes everything look blurred, and it makes any issues that you have look like they've just been smoothed away.
I mean, it is, I'm looking at you live, and I'm looking at myself live as I'm doing it too. It is incredible. I just want to remind you, you can lock in this price. So if you're somebody like my grandma who was never without powdering her nose, you can lock in this price on auto delivery. So this is going to be shipping to you every 90 days for a year. So you never have to think, oh, I need to go out and get more powder. You can cancel at any time, but the difference with auto delivery is you're going to lock in that Black Friday sale price of $34.98. It's so lightweight. It's almost I can't even think how to describe it, Desiree, because I know it's on the brush and I see the results, but it's like air on your skin. It's so light.
Yeah, well, a big part of what you're feeling, and the reason why your skin just starts to feel like almost angelic, like it's hard to describe. It almost feels like velvet. And the reason why is because there's real silk in this formula. So the real silk is filling in the look of your pores. So that's why it looks like your pores have disappeared, and why your skin feels like it has this veil on it, because it's the silk. And that's just one of the ingredients. There's hydrolyzed collagen, there's antioxidants infused into the formula, but most importantly, there's no talc in it. And talc is what makes your skin, when you use a powder, look dry and cakey. We don't use that in this formula. So your skin will always just look smoother and softer and younger. Like you can see with Sheila, this is why her skin is looking like it's been airbrushed. This is why your skin looks like a porcelain doll, like as smooth and soft as velvet. And that's what this does. It gives you the finish of having airbrushed skin.
And it feels airbrushed too. Like when you said the word veil, I was like, that's the word I'm thinking of. Because you can't see me, but I was doing this. I was like, wow, because often when we think powder, we instantly think it's going to suck everything out of our skin and our skin's going to feel dry. And as you say, this is this beautiful silk veil that is going to, just give you that airbrushed look, but also feel so comfortable to wear. And yeah, you'll have to don't touch your skin, because I know we're not supposed to, but it feels so good I couldn't help myself. A665009, that's how you place your order. And is this good for all skin tones, Desiree?
Yeah, so we created it. I know it does look a little bit white in the jar, but when you put it on, the brush picks up kind of the perfect amount. I usually tap a little bit into the jar, the lid, I mean, and then I just tap the brush into that because that'll help you not pick up too much because I don't want you to pick up too much and think, oh no, what
Hmm.
happened? You don't need a lot. And then you just smooth it all over the skin. So this is our #1 best-selling powder brush. It picks up the perfect amount. It airbrushes it evenly onto the skin. You can use this on top of any makeup that you wear to set it. You know, maybe you have a concealer that you're like, I love the coverage of this concealer, but it always creases and cracks under the eyes. So what do I do? Well, my first question to you would be, are you setting it? So you can see Suzanne is applying this live and or applying it in the shot, and it just goes on so smooth, absorbing excess oil without making you look dry. Because that's a hard thing to do. You
Yeah.
know, like if your skin gets oily or wet or maybe you're sweating, okay? And it's like it breaks down your makeup. Now you look oily and greasy. So you want to absorb that oil, but you also want to refresh and reset your makeup. That's what this does. It does all of those things for you in one step. So it's your airbrush in a jar, but ultimately it's your completely clear finishing powder that you can use with any makeup that you're using. So I'm wearing the CC Cream Natural Matte in the medium shade for my coverage. And then I just put the Bye Bye Pores right on top. I did that live for you so that you could see how easily it sets your makeup and just gives you that flawless, smooth, airbrushed
It
finish.
really does. It feels lightweight. If you've been looking for a powder and you think, actually, there's no powder out there for me, think again. Remember, you're getting both the powder and that best-selling brush. The brush is a $50 value. Altogether, this is an $82 value for $34.98, that Black Friday sale price. And you can lock in the price on auto delivery, so it ships to you every 90 days. It's time to say bye-bye to lines, wrinkles, and texture with the stroke of a brush. Now, still to come, what I love about this show is we're going to start